Good afternoon. Just check whether voice is audible.
Yes,
Whether
sir.
voice is okay. What you are observing on the screen?
Section of solids.
Unit number 5, sections of solids. Okay, so this will be our last unit from the syllabus. So which unit we have seen recently, or what we have seen? Anybody? Which chapter we have studied? Huh? What we have studied recently? Orthographic projection. In orthographic projection, what we have studied? To draw, if a particular solid is given, what we are supposed to draw in orthographic projection? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
What we were drawing in orthographic projection? For a given solid, what we were drawing?
2D, 2D drawing.
2D drawing. What we are calling it as?
Orthographic projection.
Orthographic projections we were drawing. So if we'll see our syllabus or our subject, engineering graphics and drawing. So first chapter was projection of line. So you know better what does it mean by projection, to draw the views. Okay. So first chapter, actually the subject is started with the projection of point. Okay. So a front view of point and uh, let it be any view of the point we were studied. Okay. So subject was started with the projection of point, then line, afterward plane, after that solid we have seen, after that solid we have seen orthographic projection, means object solid up to projection of solid, it is okay, but after that orthographic projection we have seen. So different objects we have seen, whose we have drawn front view, top view, side view, etc. Okay. After that, we have seen computer aided drafting. So what does it mean by aided?
Help.
Aided means with the help of, with the help of we can say, yeah, with the help of we can draw, means with the help of computer we can solve the problems. Okay. And this will be the last chapter. If previous chapters were understood clearly, this one is very simple chapter. Little procedure is required. Otherwise, this will be the simplest chapter in the syllabus, I will say. So, background is required. So, if I will ask for a particular pentagonal prism, how many edges are there? So, you should be able to tell immediately how many edges are there. If I will ask for a hexagonal pyramid, how many slant edges are there? Slant means inclined. Likewise, how many flat surfaces are there? It may be rectangular, it may be triangular. So likewise also, if background is clear, this chapter is very simple. So we will read the syllabus. Syllabus is very simple. Only one line syllabus. Can anybody read? I will ask Lokhande 25. Roll number 25. Sarthak. Sarthak Lokhande. Am I audible? Sarthak Lokhande. Kylie 35.
Yes.
Read the syllabus. One line only.
Sections of solid by cutting planes inclined to one reference plane and perpendicular to other.
So very good. So in this chapter, so two things are important. What does it mean by solid? How it is classified? Okay, number one. And number two, basics of projection of plane. Means in this chapter we are going to take section, means to cut, CUT. Means we are going to cut the object by cutting plane. How will be that cutting plane? How will be that cutting plane? Looking to the syllabus, what it is told?
Inclined to one reference plane and perpendicular to other.
That very good. That particular plane will be inclined to one reference plane and it will be perpendicular to other plane. Okay, so that will be it is as simple as this. Means whatever solids. Now, if I will ask at this stage, what is solid and how it is classified? Will you able to tell at this stage? Because we are at the end of our syllabus. What is solid and how it is classified? My simple question. Can anybody tell quickly? We are having less time.
Solid having 3 dimensions and classified into 2 types.
Which are they?
Polyhedron and solids of revolution.
Okay, what does it mean by polyhedron?
Bounded by flat surfaces.
Very good, bounded by flat surfaces. Further, how it is classified polyhedron?
In 3 types: prism, pyramid, and tetrahedron.
Okay, what does it mean by prism?
Same base
Base and top same.
Base and top is same. Okay, very good. And what does it mean by pyramid?
Having base and flat surfaces meeting in one point called as apex.
Very good. Having flat surfaces bounded by flat surfaces, it has base and one point where all the flat surfaces are meeting. It is called as apex. Basic difference. So, by which flat surfaces prism is bounded, and by which flat surfaces periphery of pyramid is bounded? In case of prism, periphery is bounded by rectangular or triangular surfaces.
Rectangular.
Rectangular, very good. And in case of pyramid, it is bounded by
Triangular.
okay. This is
Triangular.
2 types, prism, pyramid. And in case of tetrahedron, how it is bounded? In case of tetrahedron, what is tetrahedron? Tetra means 3 or 4?
4.
4.
It means 4. It has 4 different apex or apices with respect to 4 different base. So 4 different. Again, it is bounded by which will be by which surfaces it will be bounded? Triangular or rectangular?
Triangular.
Triangular. Okay, this is one category, polyhedron. What about next category? What is next category of solid?
Solids
Linear
of
revolution.
Revolution.
Solids of revolution. How it is bounded or how it is further classified?
In 3 types: cylinder, cone, and sphere.
Cylinder, cone, and sphere. Very good. That one we have already seen. Sections of solids. So, or which are the sections of, or which are the types of solid that we have already seen. Okay. So there should not be any question related to these solids. So now coming forward to the cutting plane. So whatever solid, these solids are there, it will be cut by cutting plane, one of the cutting plane. But its properties given. There are many more cutting plane, but here important category is given. Now I will ask a question related to projection of plane. Projection of plane. Okay. Now you should be able to tell answer. If you are able to tell, it is almost this chapter is nothing for you. So how will be that cutting plane, or property of that cutting plane is what? That cutting plane, whatever we have seen. My first question: how we are shown cutting plane in case of orthographic projection? Is it by dotted line, dark line, or center line? How?
Hatching.
line.
Section, cutting section we have shown by hatching, but cutting plane, how we have shown cutting plane? Cutting plane आपण कसं दाखवलं होतं? A. In one of the problem it was there. A. Cutting plane A to A, capital A to capital A.
Dotted.
It was a center line, not dotted also. Cutting plane is, keep in mind, always it is shown by a center line, not by dotted. Dotted or hidden line is used to show hidden part, we can say, the edges which we are not able to see. But cutting plane is shown by center line, number 1. Now, whatever that plane is there, plane, as we know, it is a 2-dimensional entity, plane. Okay. So So whatever cutting plane we are going to study here, that cutting plane will be inclined to one of the reference plane. Which are the reference planes in graphics? Which are the reference planes? How many reference planes are there in?
3.
Which are they?
PP, HP, and PP.
PP.
Which are they? Answer is correct. 3. Which are they? HP, VP.
PP and PP.
Very good. HP, VP, and PP. These are the 3 reference planes. Okay, next one. Now, most important, this thing you should know. Suppose one of the plane is perpendicular to one of the reference plane. A particular cutting plane is perpendicular to one of the reference plane. What it will show in that plane?
Edge view or line view.
What it will show? I will ask to suppose Sohail 63. If particular plane is perpendicular to one of the reference plane, what it will show in that plane? Sohail. Sohail, am I audible? 63. Sohail. Shubham.
Yes, sir.
What is your opinion? If particular plane is perpendicular to one of the reference plane, what it will show in that plane?
Edge view.
Very good. Edge view or line view. Okay, we can say it is edge view or line view, projection of plane chapter. Okay, and if it is parallel to one of the reference plane, what it will show?
True shape.
True shape. If this basic is clear, this chapter is nothing. If particular line is parallel to one of the reference plane, what it will show?
True length.
True length. Very good. It will show it true length. If particular line is perpendicular to one of the reference plane, what it will show in that plane?
Point view.
Point view. It will show its point view. Okay, so it is as simple as this. So here, 2 cutting planes we are going to see that will be inclined to one of the reference plane and perpendicular to other plane. Okay, so if it is perpendicular to one of the reference plane, automatically it will show its edge view or line view. Means it will look like a line. It will look like a line. It is as simple as this. That we are going to show. Shall we go next? Just introduction I have given about this, what are solids and how that plane will be. The classification of solids, many more times we have seen this classification of solid. Here most important thing is what? When particular plane is perpendicular to one of the reference plane, it will show its edge view or line view. So this thing you have to remember, because here we are going to cut the solid. We are going to take section of solid by 2 different planes. It is called as AIP and AVP. It will come further, that we will see. Okay, so this one is syllabus, only 1 line syllabus is there, and this will be our last chapter. Very simple. So are you observing screen? So already we have seen basic entities in the graphics. Right from the first chapter we are studying this. A point having no dimension, it has no property other than location. Means that we have already seen. It is 0-dimensional entity, because we can locate the point, we cannot measure its dimension. That's why it is called as dimensionless quantity. Then line, already it is, how many dimension line will have? It is having
1.
only 1. So point, line, after that which is next one? Plane.
Plane.
Okay, plane also this we have seen. Plane is a flat 2-dimensional surface having negligible 3rd dimension. Actually it is having 3rd dimension, but it is negligible. That's why it is called as 2-dimensional entity. Many more types we have seen, many more problems we have solved related to plane. Okay, after that, this is most important. Already we have studied the solids. In geometry, a body having 3 distinct dimensions. If it is having 3 distinct, namely length, breadth, and width. Sorry, length, breadth, and height, or thickness, it is called as solid. Okay, it is 3-dimensional entity. Means we are generally it is calling as objects in the graphics. Okay, so this three distinct dimension. If particular body is having three distinct dimension, it is called as solid. How it is classified? Just now we have seen, or just now we have discussed. It is classified into mainly two types. One is polyhedron, another one is solids of revolution. So all I will keep in front of you. Okay, so these are the solids. So you can read. Already we have studied this also. So polyhedron, prism, pyramid, tetrahedron, bounded by flat surfaces. Prism, rectangular flat surfaces. Pyramid, triangular flat surfaces. Tetrahedron. Speciality of tetrahedron is there are four different apex with
Apex.
respect to four different base. So this one is also important. If at this stage it should be known to you, polyhedron and solids of revolution. Further, cylinder, cone, and sphere. Okay, so for a comparison purpose, I have just kept in front of you. So this is the classification that already we have seen. Okay, so there is nothing. So many more times we have revised this. Also, we have studied now. Whenever any solid will, I will take a name of solid. Immediately, it should be imagined by you. Okay, so that is most important. Okay. Next one. This slide is most important from this chapter. Types of cutting plane. Types of cutting plane. This is most important. Huh? This one is most important. So for your information, I will keep somewhere here. Maybe something like this. Okay. So which are the types of planes which you are observing on the screen? Which two types are there? Huh? Which two types you are observing? Types of cutting plane. Mainly there are how many types of planes? Cutting plane are there?
Two.
Two. Which are they?
Auxiliary
Auxiliary inclined plane and
and
auxiliary
auxiliary
spherical
vertical
plane.
plane.
Vertical, not vertical, vertical.
Vertical.
Not vertical, vertical. So auxiliary inclined plane and auxiliary vertical plane. So at the beginning only, what I have told, the object will be cut or solid will be cut. Such plane. What is the property of that plane? The object will be cut. How will be or what will be the property of that plane? That plane will be perpendicular to one of the reference plane and it will be inclined to one of the reference plane. Okay, other plane or next plane we can say. So what is auxiliary inclined plane? So how you are going to remember? See this. What is auxiliary inclined plane? It means the plane inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP. Plane inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP is called the auxiliary inclined plane. Okay. So in short, it is known as AIP. In short, it is known as AIP. So to whom it is perpendicular? Auxiliary inclined plane. To whom it is inclined and to whom it is perpendicular?
Inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP.
Okay. Inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP means in which view will be its line view or edge view?
In front view.
To whom it is perpendicular?
VP.
VP. In which view we are getting in VP?
Front view.
Front view means what will be its front view or elevation? It will be line view or
Edge view.
Edge view.
so here most important this thing you should remember in your mind. So auxiliary inclined for auxiliary inclined plane, its front view is line view or edge view. Its front view is edge view or line view. Okay. On the other hand, next one, auxiliary vertical plane. Auxiliary vertical plane. So as itself name is vertical. Plane is vertical means For which plane it will be perpendicular? Plane itself is vertical. Vertical, you are remembering, no? Vertical wall, we can say. Vertical wall. Okay. So as the plane is vertical, so for which plane it will be perpendicular?
HP.
Vertical. Imagine होते का? Are you imagining this very
Top.
simple thing?
Top view,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So its top view will be what? Auxiliary vertical plane.
Yes, sir.
H wave or line wave.
It will be H view or line view. Definition you can see. Plane inclined to VP. Inclined to VP and perpendicular to HP is called auxiliary vertical plane. Name itself is the vertical. Name itself is the vertical. Vertical means it is perpendicular to HP. And so once a particular plane is perpendicular to one of reference plane, what it is showing in that plane? It's edge view or
Top view.
line view. Means here we are going to show its edge view or line view in top view or plan. Okay, so this is most important thing. AIP means a given solid is cut by either it is by AIP or AVP. That we have to see whether given solid is cut by AIP or AVP. So that is most important. Okay. So if I will ask you at this stage, in which view we are getting line view of AIP, auxiliary inclined plane?
Front view.
In front view. Similarly, in which view we are getting line view or edge view of AVP?
Top view.
In top view. On the other hand, I will ask, what is the property of auxiliary inclined plane? Property means whom it is inclined and to whom it is perpendicular.
Inclined to H plane.
Inclined to H plane
perpendicular
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 to VP.
to VP.
Inclined to HP and
HP.
perpendicular to
VP.
VP.
so that property you should remember. So any problem related to this? So that I will show now how it is actually in practical. So any problem? So this is most important. This thing is most important to remember. Now it will say two images I have kept in front of you. Two images I have kept in front of you. So first one is, which is the image? First one, auxiliary
Vertical plane.
Vertical plane.
vertical plane. So here in image itself, in image itself, it is clearly mentioned. So what is the property of first one? Which is the first plane? Which first plane you are observing on the screen?
Auxiliary vertical.
AVP.
Huh? Which you are observing on the screen? First one.
Auxiliary vertical plane.
What is the property of auxiliary vertical plane? Vertical. So immediately you should concentrate on vertical word. So vertical means perpendicular to whom?
HP.
HP.
Perpendicular to HP. And to whom it will be inclined? If it is perpendicular to HP, means inclined
With
toward
VP.
with
VP.
in which or what view or which view will be its line view for the AVP?
Top view.
Top view.
Top view will be its
Line
line
view.
view or edge view. Similarly, auxiliary inclined plane. Auxiliary inclined plane. What you are observing? To whom it is perpendicular?
VP.
Perpendicular to VP.
So auxiliary inclined plane. So it will be perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. Okay. So those who have joined the late, I will ask them what they have understood. Please try to join in time. Aditya, roll number 69.
Yes, sir.
Have you understood difference between AVP and AIP?
सर मैं आता जॉइन झालो.
That's why I was asking. Siddhi, Shinde, Shinde. Siddhi Shinde. Have you understood difference between AVP, AIP? So try to join in time. Otherwise, it has no meaning because core part of the this chapter just now I have covered. So for you, for both of you, once again I will revise within 1 minute, not more than 1 minute. So once again for Aditya Wagmare and Siddhi Shinde, for you once again I will revise quickly. So we have started chapter number 5. This will be our last chapter. Okay, from the syllabus, sections of solid, and it is a just a mere revision. The things which we know already, that only we have to utilize here. Nothing new we are going to see. The things which we have studied already. So solids, already we have seen. What does it mean by solids? Definition of solid, classification of solid. Polyhedron, solids of revolution. Polyhedron further divided into prism, pyramid, tetrahedron. Solids of revolution further divided into three parts. Which are they? Cylinder, cone, sphere. That we have discussed at the initial only. Then in this chapter we are going to cut the solids. We are going to cut the solid. Why? So actually one basic thing, why we should cut the solid or any object. The basic purpose to cut or take the section of solid to view the internal details. So as like X-ray, because I have given this example. Whenever there is some problem in suppose knee, so if you will approach one of the doctor, so medical example I will use. So a doctor immediately cannot go for the surgery. So he will take first what he is going to take if there is suppose problem in your knee. What doctor is doing generally first? Immediately whether he is doing surgery.
No, sir.
Then what doctors are doing initially first? What they are taking? काय करतात गुडघ्याचं लगे ऑपरेशन करतात का गुडघा दुखत असेल some problem is there in your knee. So what doctors are doing initially they are taking X-ray.
X-ray.
First they are taking X-ray and then after that they are needs to view the internal details what it is happening. That's why if it is beyond that, if we are not able to see, then we have to go for surgery. Means when doctors are going for surgery, when they cannot do without something that surgery, something like this. Section means to surgery. It is taken surgery. Whenever we are drawing dotted line, etc., it is our X-ray. Parallel example to our medical field. So dotted line, etc., hidden part. It is not seen from the front. That's why it is something like that. Okay. So sections of solids. What the way we have seen. Okay. So for you again. So mainly these solids are cut. Mainly these solids are cut by two types of planes, and that both the planes are having one of the most important properties. What? It is perpendicular to one of the reference plane and it is inclined to other reference plane. So I will ask to Aditya now. Aditya, you tell me if particular plane is perpendicular to a particular reference plane, what it will show in that plane? Apparent shape, true shape, or edge view, line view, what it will show? Aditya. Aditya, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
If particular plane is any plane, square plane, triangular plane, or whatever, if it is perpendicular to suppose one of the reference plane, it may be HPVP, whatever, what it will show in that plane? That will say whether it will show its true shape, whether it will show its line view or edge view, or it will show its apparent shape, what it will show?
Age view.
Edge view or line view, Siddhi? Those who have joined the late. Siddhi, are you there in the lecture? 41, I think. 41. Siddhi, still not there. Okay. So edge view or line view is correct answer. So if it is perpendicular to that plane, it will show edge view or line view. So that we have discussed this. So this classification I will not revise now. This already we have seen. What is point, what is plane, line, etc. This solid. This classification, whatever I have told, just right now. So polyhedron, prism, pyramid, and then solid coupled revolution. Further, how it is classified. So that also I have shown. After that, this most important slide I have shown. This was most important slide. Types of cutting plane. So auxiliary inclined plane. This solid is either cut by AIP or it will be cut by AVP. So what is AIP? Word is inclined. In this AIP, long form of AIP is auxiliary inclined plane. Okay. So that inclined word you have to remember. So AIP inclined to HP. So first plane you can see. Generally first plane is HP. So inclined to HP, and in case of auxiliary vertical, it is vertical means it is perpendicular to HP. So likewise you can remember. Likewise you can remember. So auxiliary inclined plane is what? The plane which is inclined to HP, and automatically it will be perpendicular to VP. That's why it is called as auxiliary inclined plane. Okay. It shows its edge view or line view in front view or elevation. Okay. Similarly, auxiliary vertical plane. The plane inclined to VP, and as it is vertical, automatically it will be perpendicular to HP. Okay. Is called the it as it is perpendicular to HP or other plane, it will be vertical. Likewise, images I have shown. Likewise, first AVP, auxiliary vertical means perpendicular to HP. And AIP, I means inclined. AIP, inclined to whom? Inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP. So auxiliary vertical plane, it will show its line view or edge view in top view. On the other hand, auxiliary inclined plane will show its line view or edge view in front view. That's all. Coming back, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
So likewise, you have to remember now. Coming back to problem number 1. So are you able to see the screen? Who will read problem number 1? Are you able to read? Who will read problem number 1? Very simple. Roll number 36. Must be. Am I audible?
Oh. Yes.
Who will read? Who is there in the silence environment? That who will read? Sohel, you are not responding today. Sohel 63. Sorali 43.
Yes, sir. A square pyramid of base 40 mm and axis 65 mm is resting on a HP with two edges of base perpendicular to VP. It is cut by a section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined at 45° HP. And bisecting the axis of pyramid, draw sectional top view and true shape of a section.
So actually in this type of problem, so probable after 2-3 minutes we will start the problem. Our meeting will end by within 2 minutes. Please rejoin immediately. Okay. So what it is given? So there are mainly two types of problem. Before that we have seen two types of cutting plane. Which are they? Two types of cutting plane. One will either it
AVP
will
and AIP.
AIP and AVP.
either it will be AIP or AVP. Okay, so either by one solid will be cut by either one, either it may be by AIP or AVP, that we have to see. So once we are going to solve the such problem, first we have to see which solid is given in this problem. Okay, firstly that we have to see, so which solid is given and which cutting plane is given, or what is the description of cutting plane, that we have to see. So if you read the problem, I will zoom problem statement first. Okay, so which type of solid is given if you read the problem statement?
Square
Square
pyramid.
pyramid.
Square pyramid.
What are its dimensions?
40 mm and 65 mm.
40 and 65 mm. How it is, where it is resting?
On HP
On
HP. How it is resting on HP?
with two edges of base
perpendicular
perpendicular
to
to VP.
Very good. Two edges of the base perpendicular to VP. Only this much description is there. So in this chapter, either solid is cut, in simple position, means just it is resting on one of the plane. Either it may be HP or VP. That will be missing simple step problem, we can say, or two-stage problem means uh, projection of solids. Okay, so that may be the case, means a solid may be inclined. Suppose axis of is it possible to draw directly within one step? आता एखादा सॉलिड आपण 45 डिग्री inclined आहे, suppose its axis is inclined at 45 degree. Is it possible to draw directly? It is inclined at 45 degree. Suppose solid is there in on HP. Its base is there on HP and its axis is inclined 45 degree to suppose VP, or it may be HP. Suppose so within one step, is it possible, or we have to go for second stage?
Second stage.
Second stage. We have to go for second stage because within one step it is not possible. What the way we have studied in projection of solids chapter. Okay, so that is most important. So square pyramid is given. So within 1 minute our meeting will get end. Immediately you have to join within 1 minute. Once we will solve at least one or two problems today. It will be okay.
yes sir.
Immediately you have to start joining. It will end within 1 minute. Then we will start.